Hello friend, welcome to High Target Point. Today we discuss about NCLEX based MCQs part 12. This is special for AIMS NORCET and ESIC exam and also helpful for all other nursing competitive exam. This is selective and important question and answer for all nursing competitive exam. If you like this video, please subscribe High Target Point for watch more videos. Let's start question number 271. A client with acute kidney failure become confused and irritable. Which does the nurse determine is most likely cause of this behavior? Option 1 hyperkalemia, 2 hypernatremia, 3 a limited fluid intake, 4 an increased blood urea nitrogen level. Right answer is 4 an increased blood urea nitrogen level. For an increased blood urea nitrogen level indicating uremia is toxic to the CNS central nervous system and cause mental cloudiness and confusion and can result in a loss of consciousness. Okay, right answer is 4 an increased BUN level. Next question 272. When assessing a client during peritoneal dialysis, a nurse observed that drainage of the dialysate from the peritoneal cavity has ceased before the required volume has returned. What should the nurse instruct the client to do? Option 1 drink to a glass of water, 2 turn from side to side, 3 deep breathe and cough, 4 rotate the catheter periodically. So right answer is 2 turn from side to side. What's rational? Answer 2 turning from side to side will change the position of the catheter, thereby freeing the drainage holes of the tubing which may be obstructed. Okay, so right answer is 2 turn from side to side. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 673 सॉरी ये मिसप्रिंट हो गया है राइट ऑप्शन इज 273. A client with an invasive carcinoma of the bladder is receiving radiation to the lower abdomen in an attempt to shrink the tumor before surgery. What should the nurse do considering the side effect of radiation? Option 1 observe phases for the presence of blood, 2 monitor the blood pressure for hypertension, 3 administer enemas to remove slugging tissues, 4 providing a high bulk diet to prevent constipation. So we put the right answer. Answer is 1 radiation may damage the bowel mucosa causing bleeding. Right answer is 1 observe phases for the presence of blood. Okay, next question 274. During the post operative period after surgery for a kidney transplant, the client is creatinine level is 3.1 mg per dl. What should the nurse do first in response to this laboratory result? Now we should focus on what's the creatinine level, which is 3.1 mg per dl. And in this question ask the what's priority on basis of this laboratory result. So option 1 is notify the healthcare provider, 2 check the intravenous infusion, 3 obtain current blood test result, 4 assess for decreased urine output. So right answer is 4. The expected serum creatinine range is 0.5 to 1.2 mg per dl. This is normal level. The nurse should obtain additional information that may indicate acute rejection. Therefore, the nurse must first assess for decreased urine output and changes in vital signs. Right answer is 4 assess for decreased urine output. Next question 275. A client is concerned about contracting malaria while visiting relatives in Southeast Asia. What should the nurse teach the client to avoid to best prevent malaria? Option 1 mosquito bite, 2 untreated water, 3 undercooked food, 4 overpopulated area. So right answer is we should focus on malaria. And what's right answer? Right answer is 1. Malaria is caused by the protozoa P. falciparum, which is carried by mosquito. Okay. So right answer is 1 mosquito bite. Next question is 276. Which action should the nurse take when caring for a client with malaria? So right option is institute seizure precautions, 2 prepare for blood transfusion, 3 maintain isolation precaution, 4 provide nutrition between paroxysms. So right answer is 4 provide nutrition between paroxysms. Why? For maintaining adequate nutritional and fluid balance is essential to life and must be accomplished during periods when intestinal motility is not excessive so that absorption can occur. Okay. The right answer is 4 provide nutrition between paroxysms. Next question is 277. A nurse is teaching a client about drug therapy against Plasmodium falciparum. What information should the nurse include in the teaching plan? Option 1 the infection can be controlled, 2 immunity will prevent reinfestation, 3 the infection generally can be eliminated, 4 immunity from the original infection is temporary. So what right answer? Right answer is 3. Quinine sulfate is used for malaria when the plasmodia are resistant to the less toxic chloroquine. However, a new strain of Plasmodium that is resistant to quinine must be treated with a combination of quinine, quick-acting, pyrimethamine and sulfonamide slow-acting therapy. Okay. Right answer is 3. The infection generally can be eliminated. Okay. Next question 278. Black water fever occur in some clients with malaria. For which response should the nurse assess the client? Option 1 dark red urine, 2 low grade fever, 3 clay colored diarrhea, 4 coffee ground MSS. Right answer is 1 Plasmodium falciparum. In response who have chronic malaria can cause hemoglobinuria, intravascular hemolysis and renal failure as a result of destruction of RBCs. Okay. Right answer is 1 dark red urine. Next question 279. A nurse is caring for a client who is HIV positive. For which complication associated with this diagnosis, it is most important for the nurse to teach prevention strategies. Option 1 infection, 2 depression, 3 social isolation, 4 Kaposi sarcoma. Okay. Right answer is 1. The client has a weakened immune response, weak immunity, instruction regarding rest, nutrition and avoidance of unnecessary exposure to people with infection help reduce the risk for infection. Okay. Right answer is 1 infection. Most important for the nurse to teach prevention strategy is infection due to due to weakened immune response in HIV positive patient. Okay. Next question 280. A mother with the diagnosis of AIDS states that she has been caring for her baby even though she has not been feeling well. What important information should the nurse determine? Option 1, if she has kissed the baby. 2, if the baby is breastfeeding. 3, when the baby last received antibiotic. 4, how long she has been caring for the baby. Right answer is 2. Epidemiologic evidence has identified breast milk as a source of HIV transmission. Okay. Right answer is if the baby is breastfeeding. Next question 281. A nurse is caring for a client with a diagnosis of cancer of the prostate. Which serum level should the nurse teach the client to have monitored to follow the course of the disease? Option 1, serum creatinine. 2, blood urea nitrogen. 3, non-protein nitrogen. 4, prostate specific antigen. Right answer is 4. The prostate specific antigen PSA is an indication of cancer of the prostate. The higher the level, the greater the tumor burden. Okay. PSA, prostate specific antigen, is right answer. Is it tumor marker of prostate cancer? Okay. Next question 282. A nurse is caring for a client with a diagnosis of benign prostatic hyperplasia BPH. Which information about the condition is important for the nurse to consider when caring for a client? Option is it is the congenital abnormality. 2, a malignancy usually result. 3, it predisposed to hydronephrosis. 4, an increase in the acid phosphate level occur. Right answer is 3, inability to empty the bladder as a result of pressure exerted by the enlarging prostate of the urethra cause a backup of urine into the ureters, and finally the kidney hydronephrosis. Okay. Right answer is 3. It predisposes to hydronephrosis. Next question 283. A nurse is caring for a client who is scheduled for a dilation of the urethra. Which structures surrounding the male urethra should the nurse include in a teaching program when explaining the procedure? Option 1, epididymis. 2, prostate gland. 3, seminal vesicle. 4, bulbourethral gland. Right answer is 2. The prostate gland is a tubuloalveolar gland shaped like a ring with the urethra passing through its center. Answer is 2, prostate gland, which is shaped like tubuloalveolar gland. Okay. Next question is 284. A nurse is counseling a woman who had recurrent urinary tract infection. What factor should the nurse explain is the reason why women are at greater risk than men for contracting a urinary tract infection? Option 1, altered urinary pH. 2, hormonal secretions. 3, juxtaposition of the bladder. 4, proximity of the urethra to the anus. Right answer is 4. Because the female's urethra is closer to the anus than the male's, it is greater risk for becoming contaminated. Okay. Right answer is 4. Proximity of the urethra to the anus. Okay. Next question 285. A routine urinalysis is ordered for the client. What should the nurse do if the specimen cannot be sent immediately to the laboratory? Option 1. Take no special action. 4. Refrigerate the specimen. 3. Store it in the dirty utility room and send it later. 4. Discard the specimen and collect another specimen later. Right answer is 2. Refrigeration retard the growth of the bacteria and may preserve the specimen several hours. Okay. Right answer is to refrigerate the specimen. Next question 286. A client with a urinary retention catheter report discomfort in the bladder and urethra. What should the nurse do first? Option 1. Milk the tubing gently. 2. Notify the healthcare provider. 3. Check the patency of the catheter. 4. Irrigate the catheter with prescribed solution. Right answer is 3. This ensure drainage and prevent bladder distension and other complications. Patency of the catheter should be established before any other intervention. Okay. Right answer is 3. Check the patency of the catheter. Next question 287. A client experiences difficulty in voiding after an indwelling urinary catheter is removed. To what does the nurse determine that this is most probably related? Option 1. Fluid imbalance. 2. Sedentary lifestyle. 3. Interruption in previous voiding habits. 4. Nervous tension following the procedure. Right answer is 3. An indwelling catheter dilate the urinary sphincters, keep the bladder empty and short circuits the reflex mechanism based on bladder distension. When the catheter is removed, the baby must adapt to functioning once again. Right answer is 3. Interruption in previous voiding habits. Next question 288. A client with cancer of the prostate requests the urinal at frequent interval but either does not void or voids in very small amounts. What does the nurse conclude is most likely the causative factor? Option 1. Edema. 2. Dysuria. 3. Retention. 4. Suppression. Right answer is 3. An enlarged prostate constricts the urethra, interfering with urine flow and causing retention. When the bladder fill and approach capacity, small amount can be voided, but the bladder never empties completely. Right answer is 3. Retention. Next question 289. Which nursing action can best prevent infection from a urinary retention catheter? Option 1. Cleaning the perineum. 2. Encourage adequate fluid. 3. Irrigating the catheter once daily. 4. Cleaning around the meters routinely. Right answer is 4. Cleaning the urinary meters and adjacent skin remove accumulate bacteria, limiting the possible introduction of microbes into the urinary tract. The catheter should be stabilized so that bathing does not advance the catheter further into the meatus. Right answer is 4. Cleaning around the meatus routinely. Next question 290. A nurse is assessing the urine of a client with a urinary tract infection. For which characteristic should the nurse assess each specimen of urine? Option 1. Clarity. 2. Viscosity. 3. Glucose level. 4. Specific gravity. Right answer is 1. Cloudy urine usually indicate fluent drainage, pyuria associated with infection. Okay. Right answer is 1. Clarity. Next question 291. A lithotripsy to break up renal calculi is unsuccessful and a nephrolithotomy is performed. Which post-operative clinical indicator should the nurse report to the healthcare provider? Option 1. Passes to pink urine. 2. Pink drainage on the dressing. 3. Intake of 1.7 liter to 24 hours. 4. Urine output of 20 to 30 ml per hour. Right answer is 4. Output should be at least 30 ml per hour or more. A decreased output may indicate obstruction or impaired kidney function. Okay. So right answer is 4. Urine output of 20 to 30 ml per hour. Nurse should report to the healthcare provider. Next question 292. A pathology report states that a client urinary calculus is composed of uric acid. Which should the nurse instruct the client to avoid? Option 1. Milk. 2. Liver. 3. Cheese. 4. Vegetables. Right answer is 2. Uric acid stone are controlled by a low purine diet. Food high in purine such as orange, organ, meats and extract should be avoided. Right answer is 2. Liver, which is organ diet. Okay. Next question 293. A client had a suprapubic prostatectomy. Which type of tube can the nurse expect the client to have when he returned to his room from the post anesthesia care unit? Option 1. Cytostomy. 2. Nasogastric. 3. nephrostomy. 4. ureterostomy. Right answer is 1. Post-operative, the client has a suprapubic cystostomy tube to install a GU irrigant to dilute the urine and limit clot formation, as well as indwelling catheter under tension to limit bleeding and drain urine. Okay. Right answer is 1. Cystostomy. Next question 294. A nurse is caring for a client with an indwelling urinary catheter. What is the most important action for the nurse to implement when irrigating the bladder? Option 1. Use sterile equipment. 2. Instill the fluid under high pressure. 3. Warm the solution to body temperature. 4. Aspirate immediately to ensure return flow. Right answer is 1. The bladder is a sterile body cavity. When introducing a solution catheter, surgical asepsis is required. 1. Use sterile equipment is right answer. Okay. Next question 295. A client with acute kidney failure status. Why am I twitching and my fingers and toes tingling? the nurse should respond. This is caused by what cause of twitching and fingers toes tingling? Option 1 is acidosis, 2 calcium depletion, 3 potassium retention, 4 sodium chloride depletion. Right answer is 2. In kidney failure, as the glomerular filtration rate decrease, phosphorus is retained. As hyperphosphatemia occur, calcium is exerted. Calcium depletion, hypocalcemia cause tetany. Okay. 2. Calcium depletion is right answer. Okay. Next question 296. Which position should a nurse avoid placing a client who had surgery for a total hip replacement? Option 1 supine, 2 lateral, 3 orthopneic, 4 semifowler. Right answer is 3. This position involves hip flexation greater than 90 degree. This puts stress on the operative side and may dislocate the prosthesis. Okay. Right answer is 3. Orthopneic position. Next question 297. A client is ready to walk with crutch after knee surgery. Which crutch walking technique will the nurse most likely have to reinforce after the client return from physical therapy? 1 2.2 4.3 3.4 swing through. Right answer is 3. The 3-point gait, which require arm strength, is used when a limb cannot bear weight. The affected leg and crutch are advanced together and the strong leg swing through. Okay. Right answer is 3 point. Question number 298. A nurse is teaching crutch walking to a client who had arthroscopic surgery of the knee. On which part of the body should the nurse instruct the client to place weight? Option 1 the upper arm, 2 the axillary region, 3 palm of the hand, 4 both lower extremities. Right answer is 3. To prevent nerve damage in the axillary area, the palm should bear all the weight. Okay. Right answer is 3. Palm of the hand. Next question 299. A nurse is caring for a client with rheumatoid arthritis. Based on the client diagnosis, the nurse should review the result of which laboratory test? Option 1 pancreatic lipase, 2 Burns-Jones protein, 3 anti-nuclear antibody, 4 alkaline phosphate. Right answer is 3. An anti-nuclear antibody test ANA may be positive in client with autoimmune disorder such as rheumatoid arthritis and systemic lupus erythematosus. Okay. Right answer is 3. Anti-nuclear antibody. Next question 300. What is the nurse's primary consideration when caring for a client with rheumatoid arthritis? Option 1 surgery, 2 comfort, 3 education, 4 motivation. Right answer is 2. Because pain is an all-encompassing and often demoralizing experience, the client should be kept as pain-free as possible. 2. Right answer comfort. Okay. Thanks for watch friends. Subscribe for watch more videos. Press bell icon for notification. Like and share in your friends. Thank you friends.